guys, people world everywhere. Anyway, just out here in Nebraska. Just wanted to give you guys a little update because I probably won't be posting a couple videos. So came out to Nebraska on the 2nd, I think. I can't really remember. Anyway, spent 7 days out here. Well, technically 8 days because I flew the first day, so I was out here for 8 days. So my third day being out here, I got bumped. So someone got displaced for my job, I guess you could call it. So someone came in, had a higher seniority than me, and took my spot, but it was because I wanted to leave. I didn't want to be out here in Nebraska. So the supervisor, someone called the supervisor and was like, hey, I'm going to come take so-and-so's job. He was going to take my truck driver's job. And the supervisor was like, well, I got a guy that's here, but he really don't want to be here. They call it bumping, where you go and take their job. They call it bumping or displacing. Anyways, he was like, well, you want to come out here and bump the foreman? And he was like, well, let me see if I got him beat on seniority. So he checked. Sure enough, he's got me beat on seniority. So anyway, it was a toss-up between a truck driver and a machine operator on a different gang that was working out in Columbus, Nebraska. Anyway, so that's when the supervisor was like, well, this other guy wants to go back to California. He's sick of being out here. He doesn't want to be out here. He's like, instead of bumping guys, displacing guys that want to be out here, why don't you just take this guy's job that doesn't want to be here? So the supervisor called me and told me about it. I was like, oh, heck yeah. Tell him to come get me. I'm out of here. So anyway, so he came, got me. And the supervisor ended up holding me. I was supposed to leave last Wednesday, so today is Tuesday. I was supposed to leave last Wednesday. So the supervisor asked if I would stay because he knew there was going to be conflict between my guys and this guy. And so I was like, yeah, I'll stay till Tuesday. So I stayed. Today's Tuesday, obviously, like I just said. So I stayed. And then I'm like, look, I gotta go displace somebody in Sacramento. So 24-hour drive to Sacramento. I'm gonna head out there, which I'm actually not gonna head to Sacramento. I'm actually gonna go back to where I was at in Delta, Colorado. And I'm gonna go, they call it pinned bid. So I put a bid in. So that's what you do is they post a bunch of jobs, different territories, different descriptions, backhoe, foreman, assistant foreman, welder helper. They post these jobs in different cities, towns, with different groups of guys. So there's one back where I was working with the group I was working with. And, so last night I talked to the supervisor and he's like, yeah, just come over and pinned the bid in Delta. So that's actually where I'm gonna head. So 12 hours, it's like almost 12 and a half hours from Columbus, Nebraska to there. So I showed up this morning to work, did job briefed all the guys, did all the stuff for all the guys, met them out there at the job location, and then I left. So, with the supervisor's permission, obviously, because he didn't expect me to stay this long, and so, you do him a favor, does me a favor, so he let me leave early today. So, anyway, that's where I'm heading. So, they started today, and they will work until Tuesday the following week. So today is the 10th. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So the 17th, I believe, I will be heading home. So making that money. So it's basically double work schedule is what I'm doing. I did that last month too, when I went from Delta to Columbus, Nebraska, and now I'm backtracking. So anyway, I do not know the status of the bumpers for the 4th gen. But yeah, I got a lot of parts coming in for that Cummins. I ordered about $1,700 worth of parts. ARP head studs, ARP main studs, industrial pistons. So they're not a factory piston, so the cup, the top of the piston isn't the same shape as a stock piston for the Cummins. They are the industrial piston. I guess they use it for higher performance vehicles. But anyway, but I can't post any videos because I don't have the parts. I'm getting the pistons, the upper gasket kit, the lower gasket kit, and the oil cooler today. Yesterday I got the head studs, main studs, crank bearings, and the day before, or maybe it was Friday, I got the oil pump. So, and I did order paint. So I'll go over all those parts once I get home, if I ever make it home. But yeah, so I just spent all last night, all yesterday doing laundry because I gotta go work 7 days. So I'll show up tomorrow morning to work, and then work. It's all I do. Probably one of the reasons why I probably will never die, because I don't think I'll ever retire. And yeah, when I get back home, I gotta put 4th gen bumpers and paint the grill and do all that crap for the 4th gen. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do to Project Crack Pipe. But I'll probably start cleaning up and getting ready to start assembling the 6.7 Cummins motor. But yeah, so that's where I'm at, out here on the road, traveling Nebraska. Yay, Nebraska! Go Huskers! Whatever that is. I keep hearing that a lot out here. Anyway, hopefully I won't have to hear that anymore. So, alright, coming on 9 minutes right now. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm doing this on my phone, so I don't know if I can do this. Subscribe, watch, check out. I don't know if I can even do that. But anyway, subscribe. I do know you can subscribe. Comment below. Like below. Dislike below. Do what you guys do. Let me know. Yeah, and if you guys got any questions about what I'm doing with what I'm doing, I have no clue. Alright guys.